Hello, Doom World! It's 12 after 4 in the evening, and just like a chandelier, I'm hooked on the ceiling. And now here's Boston's More Than a Feeling on Doom World FM. But first, we have a map by my good friend Lippeth, who I love your avatar, by the way, because Joxer the Mighty fucking rules. That dude was such a goofball. And then his WAD, as he said, is a recreation of Pac-Man. So at least I won't get lost in it. I think. I don't even know what Pac-Man is. I don't think I've ever played Pac-Man before. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I know what Pac-Man is. That's the dude that like jumps around and collects the coins and the mushrooms and saves the princess, right? I think that's him. Yeah, okay, yeah, right. Anyway, on a serious note, yeah. So if you've ever played any of the Pac-Man games, then you're going to know this map automatically. But it's weird to see it from first-person perspective and not a top-down view. I'm just wondering, like, there's 118 monsters in this. So is it like 118 pinkies and these little things? That's a neat idea. I like that. Do I just gotta kill them all, or do I just collect all the items? Look at, yep, that sure is Pac-Man. Yo, Lippeth has some good music. He's got it posted on the Creative Works. You guys should go check it out. Dude's voice sounds amazing. Okay, let's see. Megasphere. So that's kind of like this power pellet. Like the giant one. Look at this. Like hell, I'm gonna use a rocket launcher in this narrow-ass map. Got me fucked up. Alright, so we're stuck in a Pac-Man world full of pink socks, and I had imagined that if Pac-Man had to run away from this shit, the game would have been a lot scarier back in the day. Can you imagine if this was what Pac-Man had to fight? He was running from all these dudes instead of the ghosts. Alright, so. Is there going to be chest day? Is Bruce Willis coming out? Bro, Lippeth, I love. Or Lippeth, I think. I love that picture you made, man. Thank you so much for that. I was feeling really, like, upset this morning because of personal shit. And, when I looked at Doom World first thing this morning, like, after an hour of being at work, it brightened up my day like nothing else probably could have. So thank you very much, because what you made was almost exactly what I had in my mind. I'm not even kidding. The only thing that would have made it 100% is if there was a rocket-propelled lawn chair as a reference to the rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. But that's okay. It's still fucking great the way it is. I wouldn't change it. Well, if you want to add the chair, that's up to you. I'm just kidding, man. So, you know what'd be really neat is if there was like, is there a berserk in here so I could just deck motherfuckers as I'm running through these narrow corridors? I mean, I can't really, like, say anything about the design of the map. I mean, it's Pac-Man. It's a Pac-Man level. I mean, I guess the blue texturing is a good way to simulate the blue lines in the map. I'm not entirely sure what the black balls are supposed to be. Wait a minute. Oh! That's cool. Man, this really is Pac-Man. I don't do Pac-Man levels, I do Doom WADs. No, I'm just kidding. You gotta pay extra for this. everybody get that stimulus check. Dude, I almost fucking bought a $700 computer from Walmart. And then I was just like, what the fuck am I thinking? And I didn't. Dude, it had like a, I don't even remember what it had on it. It was an iCore 5 and it had 2 heat sinks and like, I don't know, I just liked it. The graphics card in it was like some GTX, I think, something. It's better than what I got right now, which is just an HP Pavilion office desktop. It's not even a gaming computer. It's what your mom does her realty fucking work on, is one of these. And then she unwinds with Doom. But she gets confused, so she plays Pac-Man Doom so that she doesn't get lost. Because everybody knows Pac-Man. The only thing that's making this more difficult than actual Pac-Man is the amount of monsters in it. But I'm digging it. I didn't really know what it was gonna be. I haven't booted it up until I made this video, so like I knew it was gonna be Pac-Man because I read your thing, but like I didn't know what it was gonna be like. Oh my god, man. So I was thinking today, I was like, man, what would be a crazy fucking like just ridiculous, because they just, alright, so you guys, I don't know if you were like watching, if you saw like anything about like the new characters they're adding to Smash Ultimate. I don't know if you guys play that at all, but like I saw the Donkey. I don't know if you know who Video Game Donkey is, but he's funny as hell. And he's like, okay, we got Nintendo Direct, baby. Haha. Okay, so now they're gonna give us another sword character. Another sword character, man. I couldn't believe it. And a character who literally is a sword, I guess, is what they say. And it's like, I don't even know. I think her name's Pyra. I don't even think I know that character. Like, there's like all these JRPG characters that I don't know because I'm just not into those types of games. And if you are, that's fine. But man, they could have put anybody in there. But they could have put Urkel's shirt as a playable character. They could have put fucking... They put, what's his face? I don't know, Judge Philip Banks. They could, you play as Jeffrey from Fresh Prince. His ultimate smash is serving you dinner. What else could you play as? Fuck it, you play as one of those creepy ass living chicken McNuggets from like the 80s McDonald's advertisements. What else could you be? Put Batman in Smash, dude. No, put fucking Doomslayer in. Why don't they put fucking Doomslayer in Smash? Or Mortal Kombat. That would be even cooler, because at least he could rip the shit out of people in that game. He'd be more suited for that, too, I feel like. It would just work more. Bro, can you imagine, like... You know how, like, the Doomslayer will take, like, your fucking arm and snap it in half and then shove the fucking bone of your forearm through your back of your mouth, through your neck? That is still the most grisly glory kill he does, in my opinion. To the whiplashes and stuff. Either that or when he takes the, possessed soldiers and, cracks their leg at the thigh bone and fucking bends it backwards and shoves his heel through his face. That's ridiculous. But anyways, I'm just saying, man, like, can you imagine if the Doomslayer was fighting, like, I don't know, fucking Mario, and he did that shit to Mario? He fucking takes that knife on his forearm and then just starts slamming it into his face like he's killing a Doom Hunter. I don't know, I played the second DLC, man. I'm not crazy about it. I didn't really like it. The first one was fantastic. The first one was great. but I just didn't like the second one. It's just, I mean, really, are we serious with the hammer going boing when we use it? I don't know how many people on this part of the forum are familiar with Eternal, but because there's actually, I've been talking to a lot of guys on here that are just like, nah, I don't play those games. I'm just like, really, as a Doom fan, you don't even check them out? I mean, I get it. I mean, like, if you don't want to, I get it. That's fine. I mean, like, I guess there comes a certain point in your life where you're just like, nah, I'm good. I'm set. Which I understand. I'm just saying, like, you gotta at least check it out. Like in a video or something. I don't know. That's probably just how I feel. Here, let me see. I'm gonna name this, that weird cartoon from the 90s when Pac-Man met Santa Claus. And that was real, which was really fucking weird. Fucking Santa Claus, it's Christmas and Santa Claus and all the what is it? The ghosts are having a snowball fight, and then they throw one at Santa Claus and knock him out of the sky and almost kill him. And as a 4-year-old child watching it, I used to make my mom fast forward past that part. I hated it. I didn't want to watch Santa get hurt. Like, I don't know why they put that kind of stuff in cartoons, like realistic, like violent, like people actually getting hurt, not like cartoon violence. Cartoon violence is whatever. Like action, like if you have like a Adult Swim cartoon or like an anime that's bloody and shit, that's not what I mean. I'm talking about like, you know what I mean. Like shit that used to freak you the fuck out, like the spider toy in fucking Toy Story at Sid's house. Dude, that used to make me shit my pants. When Woody turned on the flashlight under that desk, and that thing just rises up. It was like an arachnotron. Oh wow. Okay, now we got these dudes. This is pretty chill, Lippeth. I like it. Oh, and another thing I wanted to say about him is that I really appreciate you checking out my music, man. It means a lot. And One Destro as well. He came to my stream the other night. Him, Chief Queef, and I don't know who else it was. I couldn't remember. I think it was just a rando. But it was cool that those two guys were there. Oh, Kurogachi. He was there. Let's see here. Sorry, I kind of just zoned out. Let's see here. Oh, goodness. Now we got these guys pain in my asses. That's what we call them. I like the sound effect. I did something similar like that once in one of my WADs. I made the death sound, the Super Mario Brothers 3 death sound. He'd be like, dee-dee-dee, dun 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 dun, boom boom. This is fun though. It's just like, you know, wave after wave in the Pac-Man maze. Pretty sick. Alright, y'all are probably gonna crucify me, but here's a game that I don't like. Ready? That everybody likes. It's like an unpopular opinion. I'm gonna start giving you some unpopular opinions. This is something to talk about. What do you think here? I don't like Crash Bandicoot. I respect it. I don't think it's a bad game, but it's just not my thing. I don't like Final Fantasy. Again, same story. I respect it. And if you like it, that's fucking cool, because I could see how it could be attracting to people, like why people would like it, but it's just not my thing. Movies. I don't like Scarface. I think Scarface was fucking boring. I saw that movie, and all the people I knew talked about it, and I finally watched it. I was like, this is it? This dude's a fucking asshole. Why does everybody want to, you know, why is everybody like, oh, because he came from nothing. Yeah, but, I mean, like, the wrong way. You know, the only part of that movie that sticks out to me the most is when he's in the fucking hot tub. I don't know if how many of you seen this movie, but he's in the hot tub in his house. And he's got the, like, the old-ass TV that was fancy for the time installed in the house where he's in his bathroom in a jacuzzi. And he's watching some nature documentaries. He's scanning through the channels, and there's a bunch of flamingos, like, standing in the water, and then they're flying away. And his brother Manny, or cousin Manny, is in the same room with him, and he's like, Manny, look at the pelican fly! Fly, pelican! And that shit made me laugh. It shows how fucking ignorant he was. He was just an asshole. But the same can be said about my favorite television show, one of my favorite television shows of all time's protagonist. What is the word I'm thinking of? Anti-hero is Tony Soprano. Tony Soprano was a prick, yeah. Tony Soprano was a prick. But I don't know. Where we go? Oh shit. There was an Amiga version of Pac-Man, and it had like this like it was like an Amiga collection of like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and like some other Pac-Man shit. And it had this menu music that was like super epic that went on for like 7 minutes before it started again. And then it was just like, what even is this? You're only gonna be at the menu for like 2 seconds. Why the hell would you make a song this involved? So now the walls are lowering as we go on. Okay. Is that a new thing that's happening? Because I haven't noticed that until just that second. Is there any health around here? Like, damn. I really appreciate everybody's support for the show, by the way. It's been the time of my life, man. I've had a blast so far. Yeah, I tried to put in my video for that endless WAD diving thread or whatever. I couldn't figure out that map. I couldn't figure out where the hell the keys were, or where the hell we go next. And then there was that big open battle at the end with all those giant monster closets, and it was just like, what the fuck? There'd be no way you could do that in the first place. But it was a 1995 WAD, so like I was saying yesterday, you know, in a 1995 WAD, can you imagine if Doom 2 was only a year old right now? That'd be fucking insane. Okay, I might see here. Hold on. I gotta summon a stim pack. I don't want to god mode it, but I don't want to die too much either. Stim pack. And this is just so I can keep going. Not like that, though. Here, let me do it again. Summon stim pack. I don't want to cheat, so... Oops. Oops. Alright. Oh, shit. What was it that happened to me today at work that I got pissed off about? Oh, dude. Yo, this shit was crazy, right? So, I'm at work today, and I work at a fast food restaurant, and we have a rule that's... Alright, I'm sorry, Lippeth, I like this idea, but I IDDQD and resurrect, because I don't know. I kind of just gotta talk. I kind of want to say stuff. I hope you're not mad at me for doing that. Anyways, I normally wouldn't do this if it was like if it wasn't something that happened to me all the fucking time. But I'm sick of it. So here's what happened. My boss is a fucking cunt. And don't worry, they'll never know I said this because no one knows I have a YouTube thing except my family. So anyways, well, and my best friends. But anyways, I don't work with anybody that would watch my YouTube videos. Anyways, she says to me today, I was getting fucking like swamped in the back kitchen, and there was nobody there but me and one other person. So I was doing all the chicken sandwiches and fish sandwiches while they were doing the Whoppers and burger sandwiches, right? Or yeah, just Whoppers and burgers, which are Whopper Juniors or burgers. And so we're back there working our asses off, getting fucking rushed like crazy, and the manager is just standing up front, bagging stuff and giving it out the window, which is fine, but she also has somebody else up there that she could send back to help us while she takes orders and brings them out, right? But no, this bitch decides every fucking day to just stand up there and bark orders and fucking bitch about stupid shit. Like like this morning, oh, nice, Cyber Demon. This morning, I went in to open at 5 a.m. this morning, and I cooked eggs, because you gotta cook eggs for the breakfast shit. And at one point, she was looking at my eggs that I had in holding, and she's like, how come these eggs keep falling apart when I try to pick them up with the tongs? Now, granted, I've been working here for 2 years, and this bitch is still yelling at me like this, and I work my ass off every day, right? And I'm like, I don't know, it happens sometimes, I don't know, it happens all the time to me. She goes, well, it doesn't happen when it happens to me. And I said, well, you know what, it's really not that big of a deal. And she didn't say shit. So, again, back to my original story, we were back there in the kitchen getting swamped. It was just me and another girl, and her up front. And one of the orders, because I was backed up so far that I had to cook my own food and make it, which is not usually how it works. Usually there's somebody putting food down for you in the fryers and in the broiler. One of the orders ends up like waiting for like maybe 6 minutes, and this bitch starts yelling at me going, where's that blah blah blah, it's been waiting for 6 minutes and all this other stuff. And I walked right up to her where the heat chute was, and I said, listen, I'm not the one that put me back here with no fucking help at all. I don't want to hear it. And she goes, excuse me? And I just didn't say anything. I just walked away. I know it sounds like bullshit, but she's that spineless that she didn't do shit about it. Because she didn't expect me to stand up for myself. I'm only one guy. Oh, that's it? Alright, sorry, I got a little sidetracked by that story, but I've been, I don't know. So, yeah, I found that interesting, Lippeth. That was cool. I mean, I'm sorry I kind of cheated at the end just to get through it, but I don't think it would be that big of a deal since, it's a Pac-Man map, and, like, I kind of wanted to tell that story without, it was in, I don't know. I'm kind of venting. But, I really, like it, man. And, yeah, everybody should go check out Lippeth's, music on Creative Works page, on the Creative Works forum. He's got an awesome voice. He sounds like Bruce Dickinson, which makes sense because he said that he used to sing for an Iron Maiden cover band. So, Lippeth, your next song that you got to put up is going to be Revelation. You got to do Revelations by Iron Maiden. I want to hear you sing that. All right, guys. Peace.